Not only did you start with two other freshmen today, but there was a point, especially I think it was at the end of the third quarter, where there was 5 of you on the court that were freshmen, including Saylor, who obviously is new. So how exciting is it just to be able to play more with your classmates and see a glimpse of what you guys can do together, in the next 4 years, playing all on the court?
It feels great, the stuff that we do in practice, we're just transferring over to the game. So it was good to have all of us out there and showing the stuff that we do best.
Patty and Rob.
Haley, can you just talk about, obviously, the inside-outside game with you and Paige seems to be working really well today. How has that chemistry developed between the two of you, and where do you see that going over the next few years?
I think it's great. We had some great runs in the pick and roll and some great looks out of it. Either she hitting me for a pass down low or she pulling up for that jump shot. So I think that's a great threat, and it should be exciting to see how that grows.
We'll go to Carl.
Aaliyah, when the game's physical and you're fighting on the boards, how much do you enjoy that kind of battle, I guess you could say?
I love it. I'm a pretty competitive person. So going up from those boards, that was just my mindset, just to grab it. But, yeah.
Maria.
Hey, Aaliyah. Congrats on a great win. Earlier we were talking to Paige. She said she's not surprised at all by your play or the play of any of the other freshmen when you get more minutes and more opportunities. How does it make you feel that your teammates trust you, and knowing that, coming up here down the stretch of the season, you could be of very high value to the team?
It feels great because that's the type of teammates that I love playing with. And that's how, as a team, we can be successful, not only making myself as an individual successful, but towards the team. I think we had some great stretches down the road today in the game that we can transfer into our next upcoming games. We have a tight schedule coming up. So just continuing to build off of those.
Thanks.
Vicky.
Hi, Aaliyah. So you guys weren't nervous at all or anything? Like you have the confidence, that you did it in practice, so you can do it in the game, like without Kristen, without Anna, with Aubrey banged up, with no subs or anything. It was just still kind of business as usual for you guys, like doing what you had to get done.
Yeah, for sure. We had some key players that were out tonight, but that was just another opportunity for us to step up and to play for them, play for ourselves as well. So I think that's what we did. We handled ourselves well, and we kind of just looked at it as another competition, another game.
Doug.
Hey, Leah, I just wanted to go back to Paige's passing for a second. I mean, some of those no-look passes she has are pretty incredible. As her teammate, I mean, you also have to kind of keep your head on a swivel when you're, playing with her. I mean, you never really know when she's gonna, find you.
Yeah, I definitely just have to be ready for those passes because even though she's not looking at me, she could find me. So, yeah, just making sure I'm ready for them for sure.
Thanks.
Charlotte?
Oh, yeah, just real quick. How are you feeling kind of now going into this stretch of February where there's games very more frequently than you guys had those first 2 months of the season, and just gearing up for March?
Personally, I'm feeling good. I feel like I've learned a lot through the first half of my season here at UConn. So just continuing on playing to my strengths and incorporating what coaches are telling me and into my development, just making sure that I transfer those skills over into the next following game so that we can be prepared for the tournament.
Just a quick follow-up. What's the biggest thing you feel like you've learned so far?
Definitely just being competitive and just a factor, either that's offensively or defensively. I feel like with my rebounding, the opportunity for second shots or to push the ball out in transition, and offensively just being a threat, continuing to be a threat down low and on the perimeter.